It's all nice and mild this week. But let's scroll into next week, guys. And we are going to be cold, cold, cold. Looks like it starts on the 12th. And it doesn't say it here, but they're expecting some pretty high winds that's going to drop our wind chill into the negative territory. But that is our little bit of an Arctic blast coming our way. Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms. It's a gloomy Saturday. Little bit on the chilly side, but not too awfully bad today. What's coming is going to be
Very
awfully
cold.
bad.
Yeah, it can be
Awfully bad. But out here with Jeff and his burn barrel.
Burn barrel is nice. I like that.
We've been cleaning up the boneyard and just getting some stuff out of the way before looking towards spring already and the overgrowth that happens. But anyways, preparations must be done
Before it gets cold.
before it gets really cold. We've got, I mean, it could change. It's a week out. The severe cold is a week out, so it could change a little bit, but
Supposed to be right around 7-8 degrees
for the low.
For the low.
But it'll be lower than that with the wind chill.
Yeah, -20, I think.
We're supposed to get some pretty good winds. But anyways, we've got preparations. He goes back to work Monday. I will miss him. He's been home for 2 weeks, and it's been really, really nice. But anyways, we get back to normal. He goes back to work, so there's a few things that I need help with before he leaves, and then I can get everybody ready for the cold. Since we're going to be outside, might as well let these beautiful girls out and let them get some exercise and get whatever little bit of pasture they can get, because once it turns really cold, yeah, my time up here will be very, very limited. What do you think, girls? You want to get out for a little bit? Hey. Come on, ladies. Wow. They're not used to being let out of this gate, maybe? I'm used to them running, and they're not running. What do you think, Lil? It's a brisk, cold morning. I think we're sitting at about 36 degrees right now. They don't know what to do.
They're going, man, this is great.
Yeah. Okay, so to prepare for this cold weather, Jeff applied the plyboard to block the majority of the wind. We only leave this up during the worst of the winter. They actually do just fine when it's this temperature. It doesn't bother them to be in cold weather. But all of this needs to be cleaned out. I don't want it to be wet at all in here, so we're gonna get this all cleaned out. I did notice You guys, the last couple days, I think we have an egg eater. I've had a few broken eggs, and that is not ideal, not what we want going into spring and our uptick in eggs. So I need to keep an eye on all of our girls and make sure I take any eggs out that are laid. I was once again asked to explain the molting process, and so I'll do the best I can. I will leave a link below to a better article that explains it, but it's basically once a hen reaches, or a chicken, it could be a hen or a rooster, reaches the age of about 18 months, sometimes sooner, they go through what is called a molt. They will, if it's a hen, they will stop laying. If it's a male, he will stop breeding. They will lose most of their feathers, a lot of their feathers, and it's just a natural regrowth. They shed the old and put on new feather growth, and it's just something at that point that they will do every year. It's just what it is. They will stop laying during that time, and it usually takes anywhere from 2 to 3 months generally. You can help them along by upping the protein in their feed and making sure that they're very well fed and very well taken care of. I have, most of my girls are coming out of it. This is the last one. She still has a little bit more feather growth to do, but I don't know if you guys remember seeing the gray one. I don't know if I took video of her. If I can go back and try and find it, I will. But she just absolutely looked pathetic. But you can see she is big and beautiful, and she actually is back in lay now. So, and the other Rhode Island Reds that had went through molt, they came out of it just fine. This hen, this isn't so much molt as it is, she is a rooster's favorite. And yeah, so that is what that mostly is. Anyways, hope that answers the question. Like I said, I will leave a link to an article that will better explain it than me. But I can't let him do all the work, so I'm going to shut up and start shoveling. Alright, we are once again back in business. The floor is by no means clean enough to eat off of, but at least all of the malali is out of there, and we'll let them get back to doing what they do.
It does make it nice having this here to clean
the linoleum.
up.
It's so
down.
Easy.
Makes it nice.
We just use a snow shovel. But we do have lights in here, you guys, and they're just very, very light lights, and we do turn those on in the evening. I'm watching you, Missy. Figure out who our egg eater is. That is a behavior that some say can be corrected, but it takes a lot of diligence. It's wintertime. There is no diligence, and yeah, they must be dealt with accordingly. But Jeff's chicken was wanting some attention, and I didn't give it to her, so I got pecked. Normal? It's normal. That's Jeff's chicken.
Yep.
What did you name her?
Not sure yet.
She will peck your leg until
pick her up.
Until you pick her up.
Then she's okay.
She just needs a little bit of attention. She's a special chicken, I guess. Or she thinks she's special.
Yeah, if I don't pick her up,
yeah,
she keeps pecking at you.
Right, right. All right. Chickens are done. All right, something else Jeff actually had a really good idea on, because we're going to be so cold, this is not going to work for me. And so we cleaned out the trough, and we're just going to fill the trough up. We've got more rain coming on Monday. We're supposed to rain Monday, and so whatever rain we get, I think I've said before, 1 inch of rain on the roof gives us 100 gallons of water. So if we can fill that trough up, use up as much of this water as we can, then when we're under the freeze to give the girls water, I just have to break in to the trough and get it by the buckets. We're going to also fill up the other trough, and we'll probably move that black bucket inside, because one thing we noticed last year was if the water is moved in here, it doesn't freeze as hard. It's easier for me to chip it away. We have several days that we will not get above freezing, and so if that holds, so I'm going to need to be up here a few times just to make sure that everybody has access to water, and of course plenty of hay. Hi, Miss Ellie. Hey, Kalani, she's my friend. She's my friend. She's my biter. She'll bite you. You gotta watch her. No loose fingers for Ellie.
Huh? Yeah.
No loose fingers for Ellie.
You're all looking really good.
Yeah, I think so. Super excited. For the pigs, we did buy them that 15-gallon rubber tote, and we will fill that with water. I think it's big enough. Hopefully they won't try and turn it over, and that way I could fill it right from the RTV with the 5-gallon bucket. Hoses aren't going to work. Their waterer nippler is not going to work. It's not going to defrost probably for several days. So the black tote is going to have to be their water, and hopefully they won't be as bad as Joe was last year, and as soon as you put water out, he tipped it over. So I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold at all. I hate it, but Oklahoma isn't that bad in the wintertime.
No, it gets cold.
We get a few Arctic blasts, but for the most part, our winters aren't that bad.
At least it's not rain for
Constantly.
a long time.
Constantly. The rain and the cold is a lot different, but this is manageable. We just have to be prepared for it. So, prepare we will, and we'll be back. All right, we're back for round 2. Took a little bit of a break while the water is filling.
It's almost full.
We turned it on at 11:15, and it's now about 20 after 12. So that's awesome. And we still have almost 300 gallons of water.
Which is good.
Yeah. But took a little bit of a siesta.
Well, we ate.
We did not take a siesta. We ate. Opened up the last package of pastrami that I had made over the summer. Pretty sure I did a video. I'll link that also below if I did. Anyways, last package. It was a sad day. But I think I have another brisket out there from the last half beef we bought. So it's a smaller brisket. It's a smaller brisket, but I think it'll be okay. I think I'm gonna try and do up because we really did enjoy that home smoked pastrami. Lots of plans for more smoked meats with our pig that we get. So I'm looking forward to it, starting to gather recipes and, you know, gonna gather a few of the things we need. Definitely ham, and we'll definitely be doing ham, bacon, Canadian bacon, but I also saw it's a capicola, whatever. Anyways, it's another
That sounds interesting.
another smoked meat that that we enjoy.
That's gonna be interesting.
But we are filling, or Jeff is filling. I'm standing around filming him because he's so photogenic.
Yeah, right.
Smile.
Yeah. Candid camera.
Candid camera. Anyways, we're gonna fill that trough also. It's easier to unfreeze the water in the larger ones, and then of course this one I will just be scooping water out of. I will be able to break this up pretty easily, I hope, and use this to water the girls, because this will be deemed unusable for several days. But got to go get some hay. I'm gonna go get about 3 or 4 bales of straw, and now we're gonna deep bed everybody. Well, we'll do it next week. No sense in doing it now. The temperatures aren't dangerous now. They're gonna start getting dangerous next Friday. So we will definitely be deep bedding everybody. Got a good windbreak here, so that north wind doesn't affect them. The pigs will be deep bedded. They're more in the tree row, and they are blocked from the north wind, as are the boys. So I think, what did you say? How many bales do you think we need?
I would say
Straw?
probably 4.
4,
probably.
yeah.
Just
To be on the safe side, because this Arctic blast is supposed to last us, I think, 4 or 5 days before we start getting back to our normal freezing at night, but above freezing during the day. So what is Ryan Hall say? Don't be scared, be prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. Keep taking breaks and letting these girls out again. It is now nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is my chore time. Time to feed the pigs. I didn't even see you there. I didn't even see you. I'm blind as a bat. Oh my gosh. But anyways, time to get these lovely ladies fed. Goodness. Goodness. Are we starving? Are you hungry? Okay, let me get them all fed, and I will be right back. Okay, so feeding these girls takes 2 hands. One to get them away from the feeder, and one to put the feed in. But they absolutely love their corn and go crazy over it. But anyways, let's take a walk and see what old Jeff is doing down here. Hey, that's a lot of reclaimed land there, Mr. Jeff.
I know.
Goodness. Look at this. Wow, babe. Look at that.
I'm gonna trim all that down there too.
Right? Wow, this looks really good.
These are the good trees in. Get rid
Yeah.
of the cedars though.
See, before, you couldn't even hardly get past.
That.
Yeah. Look at how much room. How about 10 feet?
Yeah. Down there's gonna be more than that, but this is probably about 8 feet.
Yeah. Then, of course, this will all be refenced.
Yep.
We have a problem with dogs coming through this side. And so, wow, that's a huge difference.
I get rid of the cedars.
I've never walked back here. You can see what it was. Was just all of this bramble. So, couldn't walk in it.
That's turned out pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this completely out.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a cedar.
And then probably I don't know. Try to save the good ones.
I'd like to save the native trees if we could. This is a Osage orange.
Which this is nice.
And this is a wonderful shade tree. This is part of what he'd like to incorporate for the girls to have some shade incorporated into their main run, where they could come down here in the heat of summer and at least have a little bit of shade. Good job, babe. It looks wonderful. Yeah. It's probably been many, many years since humans have walked back there. I wouldn't doubt it. Wow. Looks good. Oh yeah, I know our cactus. But we had been working in the boneyard. What we like to call the boneyard. It's just excess material that we have. The hay ring that he got from my brother. And we've got roofing, stuff to take off to the dump for sure, but just odds and ends. He's got gutters if the goats don't. Oh, good job, Bijou. Anyways, just a lot of excess material. We've got gates, hose, you know, just stuff, guys. We've got stuff. But anyways, that cedar tree is gonna go. As most of you know, the cedars in Oklahoma are invasive and we don't like them. It is our desire to eradicate them from our property at least. They are, like I said, they're invasive. They choke out the native trees and they take over. If you watch Arm's Family Homestead, he actually talks way better about them than I could. And last summer we had fires down towards the city, towards Oklahoma City, and our local weather guy was imploring people to take care of their property, get the cedar trees out, because our fire season is in the wintertime when we're so dry, and those cedar trees go up like a tinder box and the fires just take over. So anyways, would like to eradicate the cedar trees completely. We can't take them all because some aren't on our property, but those that are will be dealt with. And Jeff has talked about going down and talking to our neighbor about at least taking out the cedar trees that are up against the fence line. You're right there, big guy. What are you doing? Jeff gave him a branch to play with, and she's playing with it. Like a dog. What are you doing, sister? While they're easily distracted, she's gonna eat all the corn. We just want to play. They call this enrichment. Yes, sir. Timber! Nice.
Good.
One down.
Yeah, how many more to go?
Oh, many, many more to go. Alright, well, I'm going to say goodbye to you.
Okie.
Go finish up chores and head back in and finish dinner.
And dinner?
Dinner.
Perfect. I like it.
I know. Alright. If I get in without the girls. Nope, can't come in yet, girls. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. The water troughs are full, which is awesome. We still have a little under 300 gallons of water. Perfect. They're good on hay, I believe, until tomorrow. Might put one more flake in there. Oh, look, the sun has made its appearance today. It's now about 3:30. That's all right. That's all right. All right, girls. Are we ready? Make sure Freya's in the mix. Yes, she is. All right, girls. Come on. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Gonna leave the hay in here for the next couple of days. We are supposed to rain, I think Monday. And so, no sense in pulling out. We're just gonna leave it in. And I'm going to leave these gorgeous girls for the night. I've already gathered eggs and taken care of the boys. Are you done?
Ran out of battery.
Oh no. Well, you can help me in the video then. Water troughs are full. Swing by and grab eggs. And then I think we are done, Mr. Jeff. Or I am done.
Yeah.
I am done. Anyways, we will touch base with you before the big freeze happens. If you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching.